right, I'm a little bit worried about this team behind me, the Heroes for Hire, which is going to be Colleen Wing, Misty Knight, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage, and not Jessica Jones. Not Jessica Jones will not have the Heroes for Hire tag. In fact, I won't be upgrading Jessica Jones. I'll be using a plug-and-play character of some sort to go on this team. Everybody on the team is going to get that super annoying revive mechanic. There's a lot of preloaded turn meter. And if you take a sack team into them, they're going to have all of their... I think Misty gives the whole team 10 ability energy at the spawn of battle. So they're all going to have all their cooldowns, off cooldowns. And I don't know what to tell you. I think this is going to be a double, triple tap team. I don't know if this is going to be fun. I'm kind of worried about it. I think it's... you know how like Red Skull... with the Hydra at first was kind of weird. It was like, wow, this is good and kind of annoying. And we kind of figured it out. We had to use Black Bolt. Maybe there's a way of beating this team with Black Bolt and Silver Surfer and Doom. We're going to have to figure it out. I hope the community figures it out, but I can tell you what it is not. It's not Black Order. It's not Shadowlands. It's not X Factor. They get destroyed by this team. That being said, it is developer-based footage. I don't know how accurate it is. We have to see until we can play it. But if I want to read the kits, and we're going to go over it right now, I'm a little bit worried about this being super unfun. And what if you're in a punch up, like a 50 million punch up, and somebody's got 15 Heroes for Hire, gear tier 15 Heroes for Hire in the flight deck, and your alliance just can't clear it. I just don't know. I think they've gone a different level, a different direction with this for sure. Let's just look at Misty Knights, and we're gonna look at it. First of all, I want to say I like the animations here. The artwork I believe is exceptional. I approve. I think this is great. We gotta look at the passive because the passive is something else. All right, here we go. A defensive war team. And Jessica Jones will not have the Heroes for Hire, but Luke Cage and Iron Fist will. On spawn on war defense, fill speed bar by 20% for self and all Heroes for Hire allies. Grant 10 ability energy to self and all Heroes Hire allies. So there's going to be no sending a sack team in because on spawn, she's going to give 10 ability energy to everybody on the team. Again, speed up for 2 turns. And you have to see what Luke Cage does, because Luke Cage and Iron Fist got to rework. Kind of bonkers. If this character has 3 or more Heroes for allies, if the health is full and not charged, gain 2 charged. And let's just say this right now. All 4 of the Heroes for Hire characters will have this exact text right here. All 4 of them. All 4 of them will have this. If this character has 3 or more Heroes for Hire, if health is full... and not charged, gain 2 charged. And what happens if they have charged? Oh my God, it's terrible. At the end of any turn, if charged and you're below 50% health, basically they cleanse themselves, go back to 100%, gain offense up for 2 turns, and 2 deflect and death proof. That's almost a best case scenario as that happens. Worst case scenario, you kill them and they revive and it takes a charge. 10% damage. 10% damage reduction, 100% resistance per charged. If charged, always revive on death. On enemy death, apply speed up to 2 random Heroes for Hires or self that does not have speed up. How is this fun? How is this going to be fun? Gain 5% dodge chance and 5% Heroes for High ally. On war defense, gain 70% bonus. I believe Misty and Colleen as a duo will have a place outside of defense on war. But what I'm worried about, what I'm thinking about for this video is just how crazy they're going to be on defense on war. And I don't know if this is going to be fun. Hopefully we can figure out a counter to this soon and quickly. We're going to have to reposition a lot of teams. I'm going to tell you this. This is probably going on defense immediately. I'm going to be pulling Inhuman Shield Coulson off of defense for sure. The Silver Surfer. I might even be pulling Doom off of defense just to save him, just in case. I tell you what else. So this team will go on defense. You know what other team might go on defense just to mess with everybody? I think Red Skull with 4 minions might go on defense. Man, if that's going to take away from someone's Black Bolt and their effectiveness against this, because that charge, them being able to revive and all that charge, and then there's no, and then them coming, you can't even send a sack team in. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm overstating it. Maybe we'll have to see how it plays in real world in Alliance Wars. But I'm a little bit concerned that this is not going to be a fun team to play against. And it's not. And if I buy this team, I don't get to play it. Defensive war teams are trash. I don't know if I like this or not. Oh, by the way, 3 videos out at the same time right now. This video right here, a Black Widow rework and skilled military video rework. And then also Kestrel. Kestrel looks pretty cool, by the way. I'm excited for her. Up in the top right-hand corner, there's a link to a playlist. Check all 3 of them out. A 4-4. Clear all positive effects on primary target, then attack. 500% damage, then apply ability block. On war defense, this attack targets the enemy with the highest health instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth. Gain 500,000% extra focus when this attack. If Colleen Wing is an ally, this attack cannot be blocked. So pre-taunting tanks are not going to matter because they have both Colleen and her have these mechanics where they either target highest health or highest damage, and then a bunch of assists and all kinds of wonky things go on too. Attack primary target. This is a 3-3. This is going to pop off all the time. Attack primary target for 350% damage. Apply stun and heal block. Chain to one adjacent ally and apply ability block and heal block. On war defense, this attack targets the enemy with the highest damage instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth. Clear all death proof on enemies, summons, and attack them for 500% damage. This part of the attack can't be dodged. All right, so this is kind of like an anti-Doom, anti-Ultron. Basically, all of the summons are just going to go poof. Ultron? Nope. Poof. She's going to wipe out all those summons pretty quickly. Gain 100% focus for this attack. If Colleen Wing's an ally, this attack cannot be blocked. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Let's go to her basic. Attack primary target for 330% damage. Apply defense down. Apply offense up to random Colleen Wing and a random. Yeah. If Colleen Wing is ally, this attack cannot be blocked. Great. Let's look at the stats. And I believe you can see that right here. This is level 75, gear tier 14, no ISO 8. And I don't think there's much Stark Tech on it. I don't know the Stark Tech actually. But I think the main stat that we can look at here is going to be the speed on her. And the speed is going to be, it's reasonable. But there's all that preloaded turn meter. You'll see 100 speed. But there's a bunch of preloaded turn meter. Wow, let's look at the developers' thoughts on this. The developers had some information on it, and we'll just read the developer notes on Misty Knight. High health, high focused and damage, power creep. Surgical controller, they constantly apply stuns and ability block to the enemy team. ISO 8, striker. Her basic assist, apply defense down. If a target has high resist, the character gives her 2 opportunities to apply defense down. Skirmisher, every core abilities are powerful debuffs. The ability to apply vulnerable alongside all of her debuffs increases the range of opportunities in her allies. Take advantage of them. Who does this character work best with teams originally? Why? Well, she's going to be work best when she's paired with Colleen. I believe they're going to have some benefit outside of defense on war. We'll have to see how that plays out. The rest of Heroes for Hire, all of her attacks cannot be blocked if Colleen Wing is an ally, and she gains extra dodge chance for every Heroes for Hire ally, increasing her survivability. Misty Knight Special and Ultimate have targeted parameters on war defense that ignore taunt and cloak. This is going to be a fun one, guys. Let's just quickly review. We're going to quickly review Colleen Wing's roster. Let's just go over the passive again because her passive is similar, but the part on this is any Heroes for Highlight turn 25% attack the most injured enemy. Ugh. Like Deadpool ability. Oh my god. On turn, gain deflect and assist now to ally Misty Knight. And then we've got this on enemy death. If this character has 2 or more Heroes for ally, apply offense down to all enemies. Oh my god. And then we've got this mechanic here that's going to be on all 4 of them, where if they're below 50% health on their turn, they're going to bounce up to 100%. They're going to clear all the negative effects. If they die, they revive. Oh, yuck. Oh my god. And then we got a bunch of global bonuses, right? 30% piercing. Heroes for highlights. The characters deflect, gain 10% chance to counterattack, block them out. Let's go look at her stats. Because we did look at the kit the other day. The kit has been out. The kit came out on Friday. Attack all energy enemies. If a target is protector, bleeds, heal block, extra focus, yuck. Misty Knight's an ally cannot be dodged, yuck. Primary target, 400% damage. Apply 4 bleeds. So bleeds is going to destroy barrier characters and high health characters, by the way. This attack gains 30% piercing for each hero higher. Gain 3 deflect. And war defense attacks enemy with the highest damage instead of primary target and primary taunt itself. If Misty Knight's an ally, this attack cannot be dodged. And then her basic attack. Bunches of bleeds. And then her speed. Let's just take a look at her stats and her speed right here. Her speed is 113. Oh boy. Let's look at the developer notes for this right here, because same thing, you know. And then we're gonna look at the reworks for Iron Fist and Luke Cage. And even though Luke Cage looks mediocre, to what he's gonna do on Spawn, oh my god, it's crazy what he does on Spawn. High health, high focus, high damage, powerful brawler that attacks often through passive and high rate of counterattacks. Applies plenty of bleed to circumvent enemies that rely on high health or barrier to survive. Has special targeting against low health and high damage enemies on war defense. Striker or Raider. Who does she work with? Well, she works with Colleen Wing and Misty Knight and the rest of heroes. It's pretty much cookie cutter. 4-man team. I know the footage shows Jessica Jones, but she did not getting rework. And they, you know, I think any plug and play legendary that does well on its own on defense in Alliance War will probably be good in that spot. I mean, you can use, you know, Captain Marvel, Minerva, Doc Ock, Ghost. I mean, Silver Surfer, Doom. I mean, you can put anything in the 5th slot. I mean, I think there's a bunch of good options there. Shuri, whatever you want to do, right? Where all of her attacks cannot be dodged if Misty Knight is an ally, and she has a chance to gain bonus attack at the end of every Heroes for Allies turn. Colleen Wing is very powerful on. She's the strongest when on a team with the rest of heroes on war defense, of course. Let's go take a look at Iron Fist rework and the Luke Cage rework. Luke Cage, his basic always applies an assist now. If that ally is a defender or heroes for ally, they also gain offense up. Great. Special. Check this out right here. Apply so it does what it did before. Apply defense up and defender to all defender and heroes for hire for 2 turns. So defense up for 2 turns is great. Apply 2 deflect and 2 dig breath to self and all heroes for allies. Now, a reason why that's going to be a big deal is because he gets a bunch of preloaded turn meter. We're going to read about that. And then his passive is crazy now. Check this out. Where we got passive. Gain 10% max health per defender on spawn. Fill speed bar by 80%. So guess what? He's going to go first. He's not going to have any cooldowns because Misty's going to give him 10 ability energy. And they're all going to spawn with defense up, 2 deflects, and death proofs. Pretty much no matter what you do. So we're going to show how much fun this team is against potentially Shadowland. I don't know if I like. This team. I'm worried about this team, guys. I mean, hopefully we can figure out a counter to this team. You know, the developers didn't really tell us what the counter is going to be, and they suggested, oh yeah, you're probably going to have to use Silver Surfer and Doom. Well, what if you don't have Doom? You know what I mean? I Black Bolt, I'm sure we're going to figure one out. I hope we do quickly, because right now this team looks so menacing to me. So Luke Cage is going to go first because he's going to get seed ball by 80%. And then of course, he's going to get the charge 3-5 mechanic. Basically, they're not going to be able to die unless you have like Black Bolt or something. At the end of any turn, if charged and below 50% health, lose 1 charge, clearing all negative effects, heal, fine. Iron Fist basically gets a cleanse for the whole team just to be super annoying on this, right? His heal before it says clear all negative effects from self and all hero for allies. So this is this is technically a boost just for Iron Fist. Now he's going to be able to clear all negative effects for the entire team, heal self, all defender, and heal allies for 30% instead of 10% of this character's max health. And then his passive, right, his ultimate has that where basically you can't do anything with stealth or taunt. On war defense attack, this attack targets the enemy with the highest damage instead of the primary target, ignoring taunt and stealth. No longer has a chance to gain offense down. Okay, so he's better, right? His passive right here. On spawn, heal self and heroes fire for 30%. So right when they spawn. And I'm not sure how that interacts with the charge mechanic. Which one goes off first? I'm very curious to know about how that works. That's not clear to me. On Charm, Spawn 40% chance to heal defender or hero survivor for 30% of this max health. Same thing. Add damage per defender or hero's highlighter, so fine. And then this right here, when a hero's for highlight drops below 50% health, apply defense up for 2 turns because you know why? Because they can. On spawn, gain the charged, gain basically the self-cleansing auto heal, the not be able to die mechanic. Oh my god. Do we really want to look at this footage? I don't know what to say. Why don't we go up against everybody's favorite brand new character, Shadowlands, and take a look at how this plays out. First things first, Luke Cage is going to go first, right? Because he gets all that speed bar, 800%. And look what he does. He does his little thing. And look at that. Look at that. 10 energy, deflect, death proofs. Okay, we're going to start off with that, right? We're going to start off with that. All right. Okay, so the one thing that does make sense to me is if it's going to be a double tap, you're going to want to kill the 4th member, right? Or the 5th member. So like right here, Jessica Jones will actually die because she doesn't have the charge, the mechanic. I don't know if she's going to be on this team. I don't know. But look at this. They're just like, oh, they don't care about stealth. Okay. Yeah, we're going after your Moon Knight and putting ability block on your Moon Knight because we can, right? They're going to target your best characters. Highest damage, highest health characters, right? And this is just a little bit discouraging to watch. Now, I do like Moon Knight, and I think being able to clear all the positive stuff, specifically the death proofs, because Black Bolt's passive won't work if there's death proofs. He won't be able to finish them off if they've got death proofs. So getting them into red when they have death proof is not going to be a good thing. Spoiler alert, the team gets destroyed. We're just going to skip to the end. You want to see it slow motion? Look at that. Spoiler alert. Oh, wow, 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 wow. They're hanging. Basically, they gave us footage of Black Order and Shadowlands. Black Order is supposed to be the best offensive war team. Shadowlands is supposed to be the second best. Maybe the best. Not being able to hang with this team at all. Not being able to hang with this team at all. Look at that. Not even being able to. And then guess what? They're going to spawn with. They're going to get health back. They're going to spawn with a charge. They're going to start this whole thing all over. We'll see. I guess we got to see, right? We'll see when it comes out. We'll see when it comes out. I don't know. We'll see when it comes out how it works. I mean, I guess I can fast forward to the end. Same type of thing. War defense. Guess what? Yeah, they're going to be. And then Misty Knights has a way of getting rid of all those multiple men spawns, right? When she does her ability, she just deletes all the clones for multiple men. Because her thing is targets the summons. I'm a little salty about this team, guys. I hope that there is a reasonable counter to this. The developers said that you're probably going to have to 2-tap or 3-tap this team. That doesn't sound like fun to me. I don't know if that's true. We're going to have to test it. But get ready to reposition your Alliance War teams if you do go after this team. I know I am. I'm going to be pulling Black Bolt off of defense for sure. I'm going to be pulling Silver Surfer off defense for sure. I'm going to be pulling Doom off defense for sure. And I'm probably going to be putting this team on defense. And I'm also, just to mess with people, I'm probably going to put Red Skull with 4 minions on defense again. Because that team kind of, maybe draw out symbiotes, draw out than humans, right? Let me know what you think in the comment section. All right, guys, be sure to check out my other 2 videos. There's a Kestrel video. I'm actually pretty excited about Kestrel. And then there's also a Black Widow and a Skill Military rework with Punisher rework. Skill Military looks like it'll be a good counter against Mercenaries. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.